Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is days 18. If I'm wrong, I'll like put it across here or something. Day 18 of Makeup MAYhem. This was supposed to be up yesterday, but I was feeling sick. I'm still not feeling 100% today, but I wanted to get this up for you guys, and this is my non-makeup favorites. So like everything else that I kind of like and I enjoy. And as you can tell, I have a little friend on my lap right now, and he's my favorite number one. And this is Henry. Henry, say hello to the nice people. No, you're just going to sit there? You're just going to sit there? And not even look at the camera? Okay, well you can lay back down now. But he's my dog. I adopted him on June 30th of this past summer, and yeah, he's my baby boy, and I love him very, very much, even though he's a pain and he gets into everything and he eats everything. He's going to become a fat balloon, I swear. He's going to be a fat balloon, which actually is a big worry for me. But as soon as my cast comes off, we're going to go back to taking walks, no matter if it's cold out like it is today. It's the summer and it's cold. That's not cool. That's not cool. No. No. Come on, son. Like, seriously? No. No. Now on to some of my other favorites. My favorite story, and I'm going to kind of like represent some things with like objects, instead of like actually bringing out the book or the whatever. But one of my favorite stories is Alice in Wonderland. And this is my Mad Hatter's hat, and it's just a mini one, as you can see, and it's got Johnny Depp on it. So this is the modernized version, but I like them both. I don't have like a favorite out of the two. I like them for, you know, I like the book for the book, I like the cartoon for the cartoon, and I like the live action movie for the live action movie. They're all different mediums, they're all different things, so there's a spider on my wall. And so, you know, I see them as different things, and I love them all. They're absolutely wonderful. And then, I love Doctor Who. I absolutely love Doctor Who. This is David Tennant. Number 10, going into the police box. It's actually a phone cover for my Samsung S3. And this is actually my journal, which is another thing I really love. I love to journal. I have gone through 3 journals in the past 6 months. I write a lot. I write a lot at night. And this is my latest journal, and it's the Doctor Who TARDIS cover. And then to kind of go along with that, like, my geekiness, I love the Avengers, but my favorite Avenger is Hawkeye. And so I have him in a little bobblehead doll, like this, that my parents got me for Easter. And I also have him in one of those video game dolls, for like the Disney video games, where like you can click them into whatever. I don't know what it's called. If I can find it, I'll put it down in the description bar. Be sure to read that, by the way. I always leave links and everything down there, and some cool information down there. So be sure to read down there in the description box, I mean. And ignore my nails. And so I have quite a few Hawkeye memorabilia. I have like little notebooks with him on the cover. I have a picture of Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye from the movie that I cut out of the newspaper and I have hanging up. And so that's a big one. And then I'm just gonna hold on. And then because I'm in a wheelchair, my hands get dirty constantly, and they're constantly covered in dirt. And you don't want to eat with that. You don't want to touch your face with that. You don't want to do that with that. So I'm always carrying hand sanitizer. This is one of many, many hand sanitizers that I have. I have 3 in my purse, two big bottles in my room, and this one just sits on my desk. Actually, 2 of them sit on my desk. This one and a medium-sized bottle sit on my desk. I mean, I'm constantly sanitizing my hands, especially before I do my makeup or before I go and eat. I'll wash them and then I'll sanitize them. It's just, I don't want to get sick. And because of that, my hands get really, really dry. And I also have eczema. So I've been using the Gold Bond Ultimate Collection Eczema Relief Hand Lotion. And this stuff is so amazing. Even if you don't have eczema, it is so thick and so moisturizing. It's great. It's especially great for nurses because you're sanitizing your hands when you go into the room, you sanitize your hands when you go out of the room, you sanitize your hands in the room. Your hands are going to get dry. The reason I know this is because I just went to a graduation from a friend who finished her first year of nursing school. But this stuff is fantastic. I got it at Walmart for $5, I believe, and it's fantastic. It's got 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins, and it's 2% colloidal oatmeal, whatever colloidal means. I'll look it up and I'll put it down in the description bar. And then I like pretty things, but I especially like fairies. And so for my 13th birthday, I had looked at this in a magazine, and my parents bought it for me, and it's a perfume bottle with a moon fairy. And they're my favorite type of fairies because I'm a night person, and so they're the ones that I feel look over me the most, are the moon and the stars, the fairies of the moon and the stars. And it's actually a perfume bottle. You can take the stopper out and you could fill it with perfume, but I don't want to do that, mainly because I have my own perfume collection, and it's too pretty to, you know, fill and then like brass it up by like taking it in and out and in and out and in and out. So yeah, I have like pretty little trinkets like this around my room. I'm a trinket person. Definitely a trinket person. I have like a flower fairy statue, like a mini statue where she's holding a rose, and she's just so pretty. I got her for like $4 at Hobby Lobby. And then I have like a salt and pepper shaker of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building. So, you know, I'm a trinket person. And then I don't see this as beauty. You may, but I'm a lip person. I am lipsticks, lip glosses, and all that. But this isn't lipsticks and lip glosses. This is my lip treatment little box, which, by the way, is also Avengers. And it's got Carmex. I've got 2 lip scrubs. I've got the Blistex Lip Medics. And I've also got the Smith's Rosebud Salve, which, for those of you in Maryland, it is made in Maryland. Look them up. They're fantastic. You can get them at Sephora, and oh my god, they really, really hydrate your lips. But I was really happy when I finally found a use for this little container, and it fits everything perfectly, and it's not all scattered around anymore. So that's a big favorite of mine. And then I love candles, and I love the Bath & Body Works candles. I do, but they don't last very long. They really don't. And so I'm actually starting to switch to soy candles, which Target sells soy candles. And they were on sale the other day, or at least the one that I bought was on sale for $8. And it is a 2-wick. Yeah, it's a 2-wick soy candle. It should burn for about 50 hours, 50 to 75 hours. And it is in pink peony. Looks like this. And the top is really pretty, like bronzy rose gold color. And the brand is Garden Party. and or maybe the brand is Signature Soy. Either way, you can get them at Target, and they're fantastic. They have a lot of soy candles, and I think that's where I'm going to be buying my candles from now on, unless, you know, Bath & Body Works has a really good sale, which I hope they do someday. So, and then I love my chalkboard, because I can write, like, reminders to myself, or I can write little notes of inspiration. I need to change this, but the last time I wrote on it, I wrote, "Hope is the only thing stronger than fear," and then I wrote a second quote from the Newsies, which is, "Open the gates and seize the day. One for all and all for one." And, yeah, that's kind of my chalkboard, and I have, like, chalkboard pencils, and so it makes it really easy to write and doodle, so I really, really like having this. I love to read, and so having my Kindle has been the biggest life and money saver in the world. I mean, I have close to 200 books on my Kindle alone, not counting my Audible books, which I only have like 4 or 5 of those. And it's great. I can just take one thing with me instead of taking like 3 books with me on a trip. I can take one and have, you know, an option of, you know, all of these books, which, by the way, you should totally check out, especially Power by Lisa Kramer. Totally check that book out. It is amazing. It is such a good book. And finally, the last thing is kind of an odd thing, and it's this picture right here. See this picture? This is my theater class, or it was our entire class before people started moving to other schools and all of that happened. But this was our original theater class, and it will always be our theater class. And I keep this close to my heart. I keep this in my room where I can see it every day, because I miss them so much, because they were my family for 3 years. And this is probably, out of everything in my room, out of the TARDIS that I built with my dad, out of my concert posters, out of my perfume, my makeup, everything, this is probably the thing that means the most to me, is this picture. And yeah, it means the world to me. So, that was kind of mushy and gushy, now wasn't that? So, that's it, guys. Those are my non-makeup favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye, guys.